Alright, hi y'all, thank you for watching. We are kicking off right now, Fireh versus Wallop. This is Libero Day 2, losers round 3, and we are doing the no return sumo to determine veto order, as well as who gets lane choice. So loser of sumo gets first veto. They also get lane choice. Winner of sumo vetoes second. Basically they get final decision about what map is played. Looks like only a couple left over here for Fireh. This is currently a 1v3. Where is this player? Looks like he was lagged or something. So Wallop wins. Alright. So now Fireh gets 60 seconds to veto. Let's unload this. Not sure if they could see my message. They veto Colgate. Alright. Wallop veto. Veto Elemental. So we will play Harvest Hills. Colgate, no return, Harvest Hills. Need to pull my team list here, make sure I get everyone in. Alright, that should be everyone. So lane choice is gonna go to Fireh. Alright, and we are going to be playing Harvest Hills, made by Subatomic Panda and Contranaut. This is Libero losers round 3, Fireh versus Wallop. I believe that Fireh was a no-show yesterday, putting them in the losers bracket. Both teams are all joined up, so we should be ready to go here in just a second. Let me turn on streamer mode. Discord is being quite loud. Alright. Oh. Didn't mean to start the match. Alright. Here we go. On the right side of your screen is Wallop, left side of your screen is Fireh. Wallop getting to the end of the lane earlier. Fireh going ahead and sending someone down into first resources, the Omega MC. First resources are a good thing to have. Wallop has pretty much got a bridge at this point. They're behind on resources, but the bridge is good to have. Claff is over. Battle down in here in resources, but the Omega MC is a lot further ahead. Claff going up the mountain, getting the tunnel behind first wool. That is very valuable. It's probably an understated strategy. Because it's too easy to get a significant amount of your health taken down when you're attempting to scale that mountain. Being able to go around it, very, very valuable. Looks like still no bridge for Fireh. Got two people down in first resources. Lucky is down there. Not sure what they're doing with two. But the bridge, they haven't even made an attempt to bridge. The bridge, they've got to get the bridge. Because Wallop now has 3 people across, 1 in resources, and, oh sorry, at least 2 across. I thought Claff was further down lane. Where are there others? Got Nixani with resources. We had Claff on the hill. Triple ZKO on the hill. Let's look for Strangey. Wow. That's what happens when you don't bridge across. The opposing team almost to the first button. So basically a third, 25%, a third of the way done with second. It is so important not to let this happen on Harvest Hills. Finally, they have a bridge across. Looks like Triple ZKO is moving up. Is there... I don't see a bow on top of this hill like sometimes there is. Let's see where Claff went. Okay, Claff is all the way down at the end of the map, grabbing the cannon supplies. He's about to cannon Fire's cannon supplies. Things really took off fast here, and those block placed notifications are letting us know that Strangey has completed the second button in second wool. Right there. That's 1 button left. These cannon supplies for Fireh at the end of the map are going to be gone. And now Claff has cannon supplies that are going to be very valuable for trying to lock down second, or really pretty much anything else, except for maybe third. Strangey now able to get in. Yeah, this is the final third of second wool. Each time for the uninitiated, there are 3 of these buttons, and where all these redstone blocks are, previously they were bedrock, and then when you press a button, it switches them to the breakable redstone blocks. So you have to go and hit 2 buttons, and then you've unlocked your way all the way to the end of the wool. But after each button you press, you have to run back out of the wool in order to get into the other path because of the way the bedrock is laid out. Okay, so Fireh now across, coming down to second. Clearly they know that Strangey is running it now, and they're trying to apply some pressure. We'll see in a second how the resource race is going. Triple ZKO able to stay pretty high on health with not much in the way of cover. Strangey taken out of Herbie? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Harvey. Okay, so we have Nexani up here. Nexani was our resource man, I believe. 27 iron ingots, 2 infinity bows. Infinity bows, convenient but not super valuable because at this chest right here there is a ridiculous amount of arrows. One of these. There's a lot of arrows on this map, so. And yeah, Strangey was taken out by the Omega MC. Let's see, did he get all the way in? He must have been right about here. So probably halfway to the wool box on that final run. Looks like we got the whole team here. Gearing up, Nexani in full iron. Triple ZKO with the infinity bow. Claff with some pots. And then Strangey's getting ready to run again. Looks like they've got a bed in here. We had, who did we have in iron? Or I'm sorry, who did we have in resources for fire? I thought it was the Omega MC. There's also these second resources down here, which it looks like neither team has gone for, but there's a lot of iron in there, and that's also great positioning to counter second, although the Omega MC spot here is not terrible, but he's pretty easily countered. But when you get further down into second resources, it's a lot harder to counter. Looks like he is going for a run on second. Door failed there. How many doors does he have? 28 doors. See how long it takes before Wallop is able to notice. Nexani finally dropping in an iron. Try and take care of him. Again, I wouldn't say a door fail. Interesting door placement. Wonder if Nexani's just going to finish this out. That's what it looks like. The Omega MC getting taken care of by Nexani. And the Rabbi TX, if I'm saying that right, choosing to focus on the surface PvPers. I mean, I guess if they're locking you, you don't really have a choice, but he's so far down here, he could just wall up just a little bit, and he's got a perfect shot on Nexani. Nexani's almost to the wool box, and Wallop is not really doing, or I'm sorry, Fireh is not really doing anything about it. You've got to stop him from running into your wool. Alright, that's going to be the first touch for Wallop. Nixani finishing what Strangey started, grabbing some yellow wool. Should be able to pass around here. Looks like Wallop has a bed over here. I don't see a bed for Fireh. Not the best. Because especially when they're going to want to try and run this, they need to be respawning nearby. And Nixani gets the pass around out. I'm gonna guess that we have some action going on around third. Definitely missing some people over there. Yep. Claff in iron taking on third. Breaking the wool chest. Looks like we've got some pressure here from Harvey with the power bow. Their third looks pretty much unstarted, I believe. That's 2 wool touches, although Wallop is not all the way out of third yet, but they're pretty safe. Harvey has food, he can wait it out here. He's got Claff pretty low. Looks like we got support coming in from Nixani, now that second is taken care of. Although the Omega MC is working on a run. He's almost to first button. Pretty high on health. Triple ZKO sparring with, I'll call him TR, the Rabby TX. Doors. The Omega MC with a lot of health, he doesn't, I mean, he can go for it. Yeah, he's got plenty of health here and plenty of doors. Only thing you gotta be careful of with these doors is if you notice, what is this? F3B? No. Wrong thing. Don't know how to turn on hitboxes, but if you get too close to the edge of the door, your hitbox actually extends outward through the front of the door. Kind of like the old corner block shot. So when you're in this position right here, you actually don't want to shift. Because shifting kind of protrudes your hitbox through the front of the door. You really want to be standing straight and up against the wall as much as possible. But fortunately that door is going to trap all of his items in the lane and he's just got to run back here and pick it up. But again, the problem is that they don't have a bed. And when you're running second, you have to have a bed there. Let's see if he picked one up. He did not pick one up. And Wallop does have cannon supplies, so they could easily cannon any bed you place, but there is Or there was... I thought there was bedrock here. Maybe it's been converted to stone. Either way, this is a fairly safe place for a bed. And so to sort of loop through second without any significant armor, without a bed over here, you don't want that. As opposed to Fire's bed that they've set up in this sort of room right here. Let's go check on third. Let's see if Claff was able to make it out. Harby and Iron now. Very, very low. Unless he's got a bed here, if I were him, I would not be taking shots at half a heart, especially against someone in full iron. Maybe there is a bed. There is not. So Claff is out of third. That's 2 wolves down for Wallop. The Omega MC able to regain his items, but not able to start second again. Maybe it sounds stupid, or maybe it's an oversimplification, but I feel like this match, other than the late start for Fireh, I feel like it's almost come down to beds, or a lack of beds. I mean, such a simple thing would have given them such a leg up. The Omega MC going for it. Very low. Stop sneaking. Stop sneaking. He should not be doing anything here until he regens more health. So all that's left for Fireh is first wool. So we've probably got some people running down there. Okay, Nexani and the other up top taking out Triple ZKO, who was the only cover for the Omega MC, so he's effectively trapped there now. This was Nexani and, sorry, taking out the Rabbi TX. That was Triple ZKO doing that. Nexani, again, here's how the TNT supplies can help you lock down, well, help you almost lock down pretty much anything. Man, I should have not panned away from that cannon. Conserve your doors. You can just use blocks there, it's okay. Although the Omega doesn't have many blocks to start. But we probably have a first round going on right now. We do. Looks like Strangey's here. Where is Claff? Whoops. Okay, Claff is on the side of the mountain. Where did the Rabbi TX go? Strangely purling. Purling, I guess, to... Not sure why he purled. Wow, I totally lost track of Lucky this match. What was he working on? Was he in first? He must have been in first. Unless, was this a cannon? Oh, Lucky was working on first kind of this whole time, I think. Totally missed that. But one naked person in first is no match for two iron people in first, especially... Strangey working his way through this here. This is the last wool that Wallop needs. If Fireh doesn't stop this, they have no way to lock down the VM other than their bows because they have no TNT supplies. Those were blown up early in the game by Claff while Fireh was trapped at the start of the spawn. Oh. Strangey is nearly there. Going to pass around to Claff on the surface for the win. And okay, there's the touch for Wallop. Looks like Fireh is coming back down to try and pressure here. Is the Omega still working on a wool run? Oh, he was just shot by Claff, so that was him kind of running back. So at least Fireh realizes that they have to lock down here. The unfortunate thing about this map, if you're not familiar, is that the victory monument, here goes the VM run. The victory monument on this map is actually up there at the end. On a lot of Race for Wool maps, it's towards the start of the map. And because Fireh doesn't have a bed, if it were at the start of the map, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, sometimes you might break your bed just to get back to the VM area more quickly in that case so that you can pressure. But in this case, it's at the end of the map and Fireh doesn't have a bed, meaning they are even further away from the VM. So this is going to be losers bracket round 3, Fireh versus Wallop in the books with a win for Wallop. Good game. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's the importance of beds. No beds used by Fireh. They could have stayed in this area of the map, but every time they took a kill, they had to run all the way back from spawn. They also did not get resources out. The Omega MC was in there at the beginning, but he didn't make it out with iron. I'm not sure why, but that was a big advantage for, on top of the bed thing, that was a big advantage for Wallop. I don't think they were significantly outmatched, I just think that those were poor decisions on their part. But it was a good game. Very good game.